Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for, Pisces. We are at Pisces. How are you guys? Let's see what's going on with Pisces. Anything new for Pisces? Any new love interest for Pisces? Does Pisces need to know? Yeah, we got a Page of Wands here. It's often someone who's, definitely it's usually good news, but it's usually about that person because they kind of focus on self a bit. Yeah, somebody who doesn't quite come in right. It's a person who doesn't always stick around either. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a person who comes in, they're usually pretty confident, but this person needs to tame the beast. They often talk a lot about themselves, a little self-absorbed. Even though they have good news, it's usually about self. Because the card is all about me. Yeah. So I do feel it has to do with someone who needs to tame that beast. But, I mean, it's sometimes a person who's a little overconfident. And often this energy is someone who can kind of put their foot in their mouth and say the wrong things. They can be a little blunt. Yeah, we have the energy of Three of Cups here. Yeah, see, it's generally some kind of good news. It's about getting together, people talking, getting together, some kind of gathering, an event of some sort. Yeah, and then we have a person who's a little apprehensive and shy. So we have a person who's a little overly confident. Oh, Pisces, I kind of feel a little sorry for you right now. But like I say, you never really know what's going to happen with pages. But one person's a little self-absorbed. They are cheerful, often in good news, but it's usually about them. And then you have this person who's a little shy and apprehensive. So we have the energy of Three. This one lacks confidence. This one's a little overly confident sometimes. Oh, Pisces, what is it? What's going on here? Just one more card for Pisces. Yeah, I see a little time out, taking a break here. Someone's pinned down by their thoughts, not ready to take any kind of action. Nobody's taken any action. But yet there's this good news. Now, these could be people in a social circle, too. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Pisces. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Got some Leo energy, and we have a little Libra energy. Who's the Libra energy here? Someone with Libra. Just an energy. It has to do with harmony and balance. Yeah, whether someone comes in right. Yeah. Justice and harmony. All right, I'm going to pull out another card here. There we go. Yeah, so I do see some sort of change. Yeah, see, it's whether someone's interested or not. I mean, one of these people isn't the most patient either, which would probably be that Page. This is a person who's often really not ready for anything serious. That's why they often don't stick around, and they don't always come in right. I mean, pages don't always come in right. So tell me about the World. That's what I want. Or pardon me, it's not the World. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so we have a new cycle here. No one's taking any action. There's no movement, no action. Just thinking. Yeah, nobody budging. I don't know if you're going to give in to either one of these people, too, because nobody's moving. Tell me about the Three of Cups. What is this all about? The Three of Cups. It's opportunity. It's usually people just getting together. We got someone dragging their feet, just assessing the situation. This person here, they're not budging. They're kind of protecting their heart. They're not ready to move. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Yeah, it's a person who wants to connect. They want to talk and connect. I'm going to tell you, it'll definitely be a friend's first situation, but this could be a friend of a friend situation. Who's this person here? The Page of Wands. Who's the Page of Wands? Yeah, so someone who's moved on from another situation, but this could be somebody maybe that you're going to avoid. Maybe this is yourself feeling a little apprehensive, wanting to avoid this person because it has with wanting to connect. But but I'm seeing friends of friends here. Yeah, let's have a look at justice. Wheel of Fortune. See, this is could be something kind of on and off, but it's a person who doesn't come in right, lack of harmony. But I definitely feel this person sees you in a favorable light. Like I feel they feel overly confident. Like they've already got it, you know? Like, yeah, like everything is going to go in their favor. Wheel of Fortune twice. Let's have a look at the Strength card. Yeah, so it is somebody here becoming a little more confident. It's a person becoming more confident. Beautiful. Yeah, because, and it could be this person getting off an emotional roller coaster, something off with this person, possibly at a distance, but it looks like they're avoiding them or making up excuses. I see what's going on here. Yeah. So, because it is possibly people in the social circle too. So it's about trying to avoid this and making up excuses because it is something on and off. But it is a person who I feel they're kind of self-absorbed. You know, they're cheerful, friendly, kind of flirty. But yeah, you can see it's something that's not really going anywhere anyway. Yeah, this person's dissing themselves from this person. So you're going to avoid this. This is why assessing the situation. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Yeah, see, it's all about an offer, an invitation. The cup. This is about offering up the cup. Now, if you are this page where you're making up an excuse with one of these people because this is coming in and you see this person in a more favorable light, I wouldn't be surprised. But I feel like it's this person leveling up because I'm coming back around, feeling more confident. But they're taming the beast within themselves too. See, they're trying to be patient. But definitely when I see Seven of Pentacles, it's an energy of whether something will pay off. And I do feel this energy of someone not putting all their eggs in one basket here. Yeah. There's a little apprehensive shyness, but you know, do you want to go for a cup of coffee? Here comes the cup. See, it's about connecting, making a connection. Yeah, it's two single people. Yeah, definitely see. It's a person assessing, making sure it's safe that someone's single. So it's like someone's kind of, I get this vibe whenever I see this, especially with this energy. It's like someone like biting their nails, you know, sitting on the edge of their seat, like making sure someone is single. But I feel it's someone making themselves single. I wouldn't be surprised because they're not taking action. See, a little time out, not budging and moving. Someone protecting their heart. They keep things close to their chest here too. Like, it's almost like, I don't know, I get an interesting vibe from this person. Nothing bad, just it's hard to articulate sometimes the energies I feel. Yeah, it's a little Taurus energy here, a little Virgo energy. Yeah, someone's enjoying the fruits of their labor. I wouldn't be surprised someone's protecting their money, everything they worked for here too, you know, their heart. But it is an energy of being on the same page. And someone's lifestyle, the way they're conducting themselves. So it has to do with whether someone's faithful or not, too. That's what I feel. Loyalty, faithful. It has to do with whether someone is sincere. I do think you have a person who is sincere. I mean, I get a very positive vibe from the King of Cups. This is someone emotionally available. Someone who feels confident in how they feel. They want this to go in their favor, but this is definitely what I feel they are leaving behind. Here for a good time, not a long time, right? Something that's, yeah, somebody at a distance, or like I say, they're just avoiding, see, trying to avoid. It could be them avoiding and making up an excuse with you till this calms down. Cycle over. But it all has to do with that good luck and timing. See, it has to do with timing something just right. Let's have a look at the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you can see that multiple opportunities, things speeding up. It's someone who knows they need to hurry up. See, it's about showing interest. But I definitely feel you or this person, somebody isn't putting all their eggs in one basket here. But they're coming in with a cup, hoping, assessing, making sure that you're single. Because it is about looking to see if it's safe. See if it's safe to proceed forward. And it has, because there's been no action, no movement here. No one budging, no one moving. Tell me about the Hierophant. I wonder if it's somebody learning that someone, I mean, just trying to figure out who would be in that energy. But it feels as though I don't see third party. I just feel like a person trying to move on from someone. It's like they want to come forward. They want to make a connection. They want to get acquainted. I mean, this could be just an acquaintance, but it's all about the learning and how someone's conducting themselves. Let's see what's being learned here. Yeah. Sometimes people got to learn the hard way. Yeah, there's actually a lot of confusion. See the moon, somebody with some Cancer energy here, keeping it all to themselves. This is someone keeping it all to themselves here. There's a little bit of confusion. It's also, because of this energy, often a little romanticizing. I think we have a person who's a little afraid to make a move here. Someone may be in a relationship, could be a fear of commitment. There could be someone who's not moving because of a fear of commitment. And I do see someone protecting their heart, someone protecting their money, everything they've worked for. So yeah, definitely though, I see multiple opportunities coming in at the end. Yeah, it's an energy of someone having to make a commitment. It's all about laying down the foundation, making a commitment, especially if there's a couple people, and I do see that energy. There's an invitation of people getting together. But there is the energy of 3 here too. So tell me about the moon. So often it's the mood someone's in. So I'm wondering if you got somebody who's a little moody. Because it's like their mood pinned down by their thoughts. I mean, it looks like a fear of commitment, but I mean, it could have to do with someone's lifestyle, the way they conduct themselves. It has to do with that one person more confident than the other. Who is the Page of Cups here? If that's yourself or the other person. It's someone who's ended a situation. It's, yeah, possible Scorpio energy, but it's someone who's ended a situation. So it's a person who started something before they ended something else. That's what it is. It's about, a little fear of it being exposed. It's a secrecy, keeping a secret. Someone who's not putting all their eggs in one basket. Watch out for those that make up excuses. I mean, sometimes people get opportunities, if you're dating someone long distance, or it's just, it's an energy of 2 people getting acquainted, there is no commitment. There's nothing really wrong with someone taking an opportunity to ask someone out for a cup of coffee. Whatever it may be. But this is someone who has made up an excuse, I think, until they end a situation. It is ended now. Yeah, they are single, so there really was no commitment here. So yeah, it's a person closing a chapter. See, there it is. It's a person overcoming a fear of commitment, but it has to do with someone who possibly won't stick around anyway. Here for the good times, right? Yeah. So this is interesting, but yeah, definitely I can see what's happening here now. There's definitely been that confusion, illusion energy, but it has to do with somebody who gets in a mood. It's the mood. And I do see this energy of the cup overflowing with emotion, this opportunity. See, it's a resurgence of love. It's somebody who things have been kind of stagnant for a while. They got a few acquaintances, and now they see this opportunity. So they're going for it. They're making a commitment because there is interest. They want you to know they're interested is basically what it is. But it's someone who's lost interest with someone else, and it is just an acquaintance, so, or someone at a distance. But you can see this person ending a cycle, closing a chapter with the Hierophant, closing the book on the past. Yeah. If it is a fear of commitment, I do feel this person moving past that, but I feel more than likely it's, I mean, it could be, I hope it's someone who's not going to keep that a secret forever. I mean, I don't know. What does it really matter, I suppose? I don't know. You'll have to decide for yourself. Personally, if it's just an acquaintance or someone from a distance, I don't know. As long as it's not someone who's going to try to come back around. But this is closing a chapter, something ended. I do see it is an energy of the end of the single life for some of you too. Because this is a person who has a love of home, family. They want love. I mean, this is a person who I feel doesn't want to be alone. Sometimes you get people who don't like to be alone. If they feel that a situation's going to end, they'll try to start something else because they don't want to be alone. So we've got a interesting energy, but let's have a look at the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, see, taming the beast. See, it's about confident. Somebody here lacked the confidence. And it is someone who's kept you hanging for a while, I feel. But they are feeling more confident because they've ended a situation. I mean, it does look like it's something on and off where they got off emotional roller coasters, somebody who just wasn't right for them. But it is an energy of having to be fair. Yeah, multiple opportunities. So you'll have to decide here, Pisces. If you don't feel very confident about this, there's strong Leo energy here too, which is interesting. It's here twice. See, this person's confident. This person's, I feel, lacking confidence, but becoming more because of closing a chapter, ending a situation in the past. But I'm just getting the vibe of someone who kind of like starts something before they end something because they don't want to be single. They don't want to be alone. So I'm just going to pull out one more deck here. Tell me about the King of Cups. Yeah, see, though, someone who has a love of home and family. Yeah, just like I say, they want to be part of a family. Happy home, happy life kind of energy. They don't want to be alone. Yeah, tell me about the Page of Cups. Yeah, so somebody new. See, it's an energy of starting something new before they close the book on the past because they don't want to be alone. But it is the end of the single life, literally. But it is someone who hasn't taken action. They've been pinned on by their thoughts. But I see taking a little time out after ending it. It is ending. It does look like it's over. But yeah, you've got, this is a new love coming in. Someone who's basically getting ready, getting prepared. Planning, preparing. See, making sure the coast is clear too. Yeah, wow. Tell me about, I just want to see here. What else is here? Let's have a look at the Hierophant. This is an energy of faith and commitment. But, you know, I don't think this person's not being loyal to anyone. I don't think that's the issue. Because it has to do with family. They want family, the love of home and family. Yeah, see, it has to do with the dating queen. It has to do with dating someone. Yeah, someone new. Yeah, it's all about faith and loyalty being on the same page. They're going to be asking you out, basically. There's opportunities. Like I say, there's abundance here, too. See, they like what they see. There's a lot of abundance. I'm going to tell you, this person is definitely someone who give gifts. I mean, their King of Cups is usually generous, not just with their emotions and their love, but they're often very generous. They like to buy gifts to show someone they like them, and that could be what this person does. But this is a new person, unknown, possibly unknown, that you may not even know. Yeah, see, it's all about dating and courting, two people being on the same page, coming together. Yeah. This is about, there's an opportunity here. I'm going to just grab one more on this. I like to dig to see. This person's, it's someone with a uniform or professional. Someone here being showered with gifts too. And that's so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. I feel like they're a Scorpio, but they could be a Cancer. In fact, it could even be Pisces. I would have to say Cancer. I don't know why. Cancer is definitely big time family oriented. I feel of all the water signs. Let's have a look at this courting man. Yeah, the lover, see, making a connection, forming a bond. This person wants love. I think these are two people here. There's definitely a big C. It's all about just going with the flow. This literally could go somewhere, but it's all about closing out a chapter, closing a book on the past and just moving forward. But there's a need to be patient. So it's telling you to be a little patient, I feel, with this person. They're preparing themselves, basically. I mean, they're closing a book on the past, but it has to do with coming in and making a commitment. Yeah, they're leaving the past behind. Yeah, they're moving forward. Yeah, they see the bigger picture too. See, happy home, happy life, one big happy family. Wow, I didn't expect that. I mean, I know the King of Cups is big time about family. They could have a big family. It's possible. But if they don't, that's what this person likely wants. Or to be part of a family by connecting with someone else. They definitely are someone who, like I say, they don't like to be single. So the only negative I see is they start something new before they technically ended this. So it's up to you to decide. Take care. Bye for now.